question 6. So, lots going on. So start off getting your diagram sorted, which needs to look like this. And bearing in mind that we're told that tan alpha equals 3/4, realise that sin alpha is 0.6, cos alpha is 0.8 from the 3, 4, 5 triangle. So that's really our starting point. So part A, we're going to resolve looking at the normal reaction. So R, so the force in that direction equals these two forces here in the opposite direction. So this is 30 sin theta, being the opposite, and this is 120 cos theta, being the adjacent. As we've said, sin theta is 0.6, so sin alpha is 0.6, cos alpha is 0.8, so therefore R is 114 as required. Now for part B, again I've got the new diagram here. Okay, new diagram here. Check you understand all those forces. So I'm calling the normal reaction a different letter because it's a different level of force now. So starting off by resolving diagonally upwards, we've got this normal reaction equaling 120 cos alpha, being this force here, so S is 96. Now resolving up and down the slope now, we've got the forces up the slope, P, so the maximum P are the forces down the slope, so that's the friction, which is mu times S, so the friction, the maximum friction, mu times S, plus the blue force down the slope, which is 120 sin alpha, the opposite, sin alpha. So this is the red force and the blue force. Okay, so remember friction is mu times the normal reaction, so that's mu, which we're told is a half, times the normal reaction, which we've worked out here to be 96, and that's plus 120 times sin alpha 0.6, is giving us the maximum P of 120 newtons. Now for part C, let's kick off assuming that the force up the slope P equals the force down the slope F plus 120 sin theta, the blue force down the slope. So that's why I put these pink things in here. So we know that the force, the magnitude up the slope is 30. Equaling our unknown F plus coming down the slope 120 times 0.6. So in fact, for these to be equal, F has to be minus 42. So it's the opposite to going down the slope. It's actually going up the slope. So the magnitude of the force is 42 newtons, but it's not down the slope, which it would be if it was a positive number. It is up the slope, acting up the plane, because it is a negative value.